Shalom, Yahawashi. It's your brother War making a video to feed the sheep, to edify the lambs. Shalom to the Qam Yasharahla that are going to be watching this video. Yahawashi, Rakatham, Yahawashi. So I was watching a little bit of this video by Dabu77, and then he also has Dabu777. And I went into the comments to see what these people were saying. And it made me want to actually make a video on what I was reading in Second Ezra beforehand, which was this. So let me get it real quick. It's Second Ezra chapter 5 and verse 6, and it says, "And even he shall rule whom they look not for, that dwell upon the earth, and the fowl shall take their flight away together." Alright, so I'll let the little bit of this video play, because in the comment section you can see a lot of these people, they don't know what's going on. Some people know what's going on, but most of these people, they don't even have the truth anyways, right? Because here it is. Oh, he would claim to be a Christian, Dabu77, right? But you go ask a Christian, American, or Canadian if they love Canada and America, and they'll tell you, yeah, I love this country, I love Canada, I love America, you know. But here it is, they'll still say they're a Christian, but the scriptures says, look at my Matthew, I need to get a whole new sword. My Matthew 24 is messed up. Let me get it in Luke. But here it is. The disciples asked Yahawashi, what's gonna happen before the end of the world, before you come back, right? So let me get this real quick. I'll let some of that video play. Then we can go into the comments. It says, okay, yeah, verse 7, it'll jump down to 9. It says, "And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass? And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am Hamashiach, and the time draweth near. Go ye not therefore after them. When ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass, and the end is not by and by. Then said he unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Right, so race wars and wars is a part of the end. So they should be happy to see these things happening on the earth. The what's it called, the what's the word, like the tension between, like, mainly the main tension right now is between Jake and Esau and Jacob, the Negroes and Latinos versus the so-called white man. That's the main one right now. But then I've seen a few videos of these so-called white people cussing out these Asians, telling them to go back to their country. One of them this guy was in the stories. He said, "You guys brought COVID-19." It's so funny, man. I love seeing it. But these people are trying to figure out why is all this stuff happening. So it says, "Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." Nation is your nationality, right? Well, so do they think America and Canada is excluded or something? For some reason, no. When it's talking about race, America has all different types of races in it, that's what makes it also the most perfect place for race wars, right? You're not included. Why? They don't understand. Because they're not. They really think the Most High is for this place. He's against this place. But let me let this play and go into the comments.
Tried to impose these draconian measures in different ways, and then turn around and be completely hypocritical on the reasoning of why they did it to begin with. They have shuttered small businesses. They have shattered people's lives. And in NYC, the mayor now stepping up to the podium and saying, look, all large events are now banned to the end of September. Oh, except BLM protests. The same Black Lives Matter BLM that he participated in painting on Fifth Avenue in front of Trump Tower. Completely politicizing this whole thing and showing that they are using this as a weapon. As a weapon. Going so far as to use it on people, anyone, any walk of life, and it just flat out makes no sense that you're going to stop all these other things and say that mass gatherings of hundreds of people shoulder to shoulder marching down the streets cannot spread what you're saying is being spread everywhere else. It's ridiculous. People have a right to be upset at this point. I'm going to break this down further on the live streams. Make sure to join me on the live streams. I can't stress it enough. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, going live, most of the time exclusively over here on D-Live. You'll find a link below in the description box. Hope to see you guys there. Much love. This is Dobbin.
Oops. Okay. See that? See, he's the type of guy who goes exposing the agenda of the elite. But these guys can't break it down through precepts, through scriptures. Right, so let me get this. Right, it's the 2nd Ezra chapter 6. Let me just start at verse. I'm like looking at it through my phone. Let me see. Okay, here it is, verse 18. It says, "And it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh and to visit them that dwell upon the earth, and will begin to make inquisition of them, what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled." Right, because our captivity is about to come to an end, and this world's about to end, and the next world is ours, which you read in, right? It says, let me start at the beginning of this verse. Okay, it says, or at the point here, it says, 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 6, "Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also shall they be ended, and by none other." Right, and we before the Most High come and bring the judgment, he sends out his servants, the prophets, which are the Israelites, on the street corners, to bear witness of him before he goes and does it. Right? It says, Leviticus 25 and 55, "For unto me the children of Israel are servants. They are my servants who I brought forth out of the land of Egypt. I am Yahweh your power." So, yeah, the servants on the street corners giving the judgment. So, you see, every book beat up. This is why they don't like hearing the words out there, because we give them the truth. It says, "The prophets that have been before me, before thee of old," Jeremiah 28:8, "prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence." That's what we out here telling you. War, evil, and pestilence is coming. We talking about famine. We talking about race wars. Right? We talking about genocide out here. Right? It's coming. And people gonna be dying like crazy out here. And I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Right? So, but this is why this is the true message, that is judgment. The Most High is all about judgment. He said out of his own mouth he loves judgment. But this is what these religions that Esau, that these people got set up. This is what at the end of the day, the religions be giving them peace, peace, peace. Right? You can eat swine's flesh. You can eat pork. See, let me show you an example. Right? The Christianity say all you got to do is accept Jesus Christ and you're good. I don't know what and then you're gonna go up in heaven and you're gonna be with Yahawashi forever in the heavens. You'll be good. Just be good on the earth. Obey your masters, right? Then, and same thing with all these other religions, man. It's all about peace, peace, peace. Be good on the earth, and then you'll be rewarded in heaven, right? This is Jeremiah 23 and 16. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, hearken not unto the words of the prophets that prophesy unto you. They make you vain. They speak a vision of their own heart, and not out of the mouth of the Most High. They say still unto them that despise me, that the Most High hath said, Ye shall have peace. And they say unto every one that walketh after the imagination of his own heart, no evil shall come upon you. Right. So look at this. Look at this. Let's go to Isaiah 65, because this is what Christianity be saying. You can do what you want. No evil is gonna come upon you. Right. But here it is. We're telling you, when the Most High comes back, if you catch you eating swine. He say he's gonna catch people eating swine's flesh, sanctifying themselves eating swine's flesh. You're finished. That's judgment. See, but the Christian church again telling you peace, peace, peace. Oh, don't worry, you're good. You can do what you want. The Most High gonna bless you. Just accept Jesus Christ and obey America's government and take that mark of the beast so you can eat. Look at this, Isaiah 66:15. For behold, the Most High will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Most High plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Most High shall be many. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the garden, behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh, and the abomination and the mouse shall be consumed together, saith the Most High. Because during these famines, that's what people are going to be eating. These people are going to be going butt wild, crazy, going to be cannibalizing each other, eating their newborn babies, eating mouse because that's all they can really find. Eating pig, go to the farms, eating pig. But here it is, the Most High saying, if he catches you eating swine's flesh when he comes back, you're finished. You're going to be consumed. Any of the abomination and the mouse, any unclean food, he said, you're going to be getting destroyed. Right, but Christianity going to tell you, oh no, don't worry, it's all good. You're covered in the blood. You're washed in the blood. This is why Donald Trump said we're the prophets of doom and destruction. Why? Because we're giving you the truth. All right, this is what they say. No evil shall come upon you. He said, ye shall have peace. That's what they tell them. Right, peace, peace, peace. Get another one about peace, peace, peace. Jeremiah 16 and 6 and 14. All these people want to hear is peace, peace, peace. See, it says, they have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying, peace, peace, when there is no peace. So here it is, all this destruction, all hell's breaking loose on this place. You got locusts swarming all over the Middle East right now. Yemen's getting a locust swarm, and these guys are a lot of those places. People are already suffering of starvation and malnutrition. In India, Africa, right? Plagues are coming. Plagues are gonna come here too, right? But these people, all they're getting is evil, and somehow they're still hung on some delusion of peace, peace, peace. And they don't understand it's the Most High's will for race wars to come, for famine to come. They don't understand that. No matter how much you break, no matter how much they read Revelation 24 chapters, they're still deceiving themselves, thinking it's not supposed to happen. That's supposed to continue on forever. You should be happy to see that, because I thought you believe in Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said before he comes back, this has to happen. So what's the problem? Why you guys are freaking out? You should be happy. All right, let's go into the comments a little bit. These thoughts of these people. This woman, I'm so sick of this. Our children are the ones that's suffering the most. Your children are gonna die in the streets, man. Hey. Let's get it. A lot of their children, these people's children, are not gonna make it. A lot of these people in general aren't gonna make it. Look at this. Right. So even like Esau scholars know that the Isaiah 13 is going into destruction of Babylon, and this is talking about the virgin daughter of Babylon, man. Right? Because as you can see, it says they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Most High, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What land is that? America and Canada, right? Including Central, South, and America too. See, then it goes and say, for how ye, for the day of the Most High is at hand. What's gonna happen at the day of the Most High? Let's get it in Obadiah. The day of the Most High is vengeance, man. It's mainly upon the heathen, because that's when the captivity of Zion is going to be fulfilled, and the 1/3 in the elect are going to be delivered by Yahawashi, and 2/3 and the rest of the heathen are on this side of the earth. They're done. They're not making it. Nah. Okay, Obadiah, right? It says, "For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen." We just read in Ezra, right? The time of Zion's iniquity is going to be fulfilled. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall the heathen drink continually. Yeah, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. Right? But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance. These people, because we got different names on us, we got black, Latinos, Native Americans, Jamaicans, Cubans, we got all these names on us. People don't know that we're the children of Israel. So they're mistreating us, abusing us. Right? But now we bear witness. We telling them in your face that we're the God's children, man. And you guys are gonna get jacked up for what you did. You think you could just come on stolen land and mistreat us and take advantage of us like that? And nothing bad's gonna happen to you guys. So I can't wait to see them suffer in this place that we had to suffer in too. Right? So let's get it. This woman said her children suffering the most. Well, your children are about to suffer even more. It's Isaiah 13 and 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. And that ravished means rape. Your women are going to get raped. Right, let's get it in 2nd Ezra. Keep reading in there, right? Hold up. It says 18, so go back to 18. And it said, "Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh to visit them that dwell upon the earth. And I will begin to make inquisition of them which have with what they be that have hurt unjustly with their unrighteousness, and when the affliction of Zion shall be fulfilled, and when the world shall begin to vanish away, shall be finished, then will I shew these tokens, the books shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see altogether." And jump down to 22. "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty." And I love bringing out the point. You see how these people were when they were saying that they're probably gonna have to quarantine in their houses for a little bit, and that the places were gonna get shut down. All these people started freaking out and started stocking up on toilet paper. Or you see them how they are for Black Friday for electronics and appliances that they don't need. How much more for food? See, the Most High is gonna hit them when they least expect it. He said he comes as a thief in the night. All these plagues are gonna come as a thief in the night. Everything shut down when you least expected it. Right? It just happened. It happened so quickly too. It just happened overnight. So these people aren't going to be able to get prepared. So now you got people who are prepping, but it's not going to last for them. It's not going to last because you're gonna have other people who are going to be hungry. Let me show you an example. Bear, just give me a sec. I'll hold it up like this. I'm gonna type it in this one story. Man. Typing with one hand right now. Okay, this was during, was it April, January, February, March, April? Yeah, April, right? Look at this. It says, "Man broke into a house demanding food and internet for his family," cops saying. This was during the shutdown. Let me play this video.
Stay home and get counted,
Oh,
South
it's an
Florida.
ad.
The census is taking count, and now that so many of us are quarantined at home, there's no
So he's saying
excuse
in this
not to
case,
get
the
it done.
robber
10 questions, 10 minutes is...
didn't demand money, gold, or jewelry. The man broke into a home inside a lakefront gated community in Pembroke Pines overnight, wanted food and internet for his family. Okay, wait, let me turn up the volume.
In the Pines to explain what happened, Madeline. Christy Janice, this is pretty unusual, but it seems to be a sign of the times. Normally when you hear about a robbery, the suspect demands jewelry or money or gold, but in this case, police say the suspect who broke into a home here in this gated community said he wanted food and internet for his family. It's a luxury lakefront community with a guard keeping watch at the gate named Encantada, Spanish for delighted. It was anything but a delight for one resident, though, who found himself the victim of a home invasion robbery on Southwest 190th Avenue.
I feel pretty scary, actually. And we live in a gated community, and we have security, so it should be, a safe neighborhood.
Police say the victim was sleeping around 12:15 this morning when he heard a strange noise. He woke up and found a robber in his house who demanded food and internet for his family.
See
A
that
desperate
food
move amid the coronavirus pandemic.
right? See, he probably got kicked out of his job and wasn't making no money. This man wanted food and entertainment, right?
Outside, I'd give him a hamburger or something, and maybe give him a Wi-Fi password just to be nice, but knocking on the door, don't just let yourself in. I understand right now people may not have a job and not be able to, provide for their family and stuff, but, there's other ways of doing it besides breaking into somebody's house.
The robber threatened to hurt the victim if he called police. He wound up ransacking the house, stealing various items before he fled. Police didn't say exactly how the...
You see that, man? Yeah. He said he understands that people ain't gonna care in those times, man. People are not gonna care in those times. And this was a gated community. It showed you how easy, when all hell breaks loose, how easy it's gonna be. How lives are just gonna be getting taken like nothing, man. Like nothing. This let me keep reading on here. It says, verse 22, 2 Ezra 6 and 22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be suddenly afraid. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. In the springs of the fountain shall stand, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Right? And anyone in his community, his gated community, which you can see, when the storehouses are found empty, all these guys are every man's gonna be looking at each other like a piece of meat. Like a piece of meat. Understand that. You ain't gonna be able to trust nobody. That's why it says friends. You can't even, you won't be able to trust your family, man. invite them over for cause they need something. They bring their family over, come stay, and all of a sudden they ransack you and holding you up. It's gonna be crazy out here, man. Okay. But this is what's coming. People should be happy. They should be happy. Not America. We love America. God pray for America. God bless America. How's God gonna bless this place when it's full of homosexuals and abortions and adulterers? It's all these people do in this place. They don't even, a lot of these people, they just say God and then they go talking about all this billions of years of science. The Earth is like almost 12,000 years old. It ain't that old. We just started here. Jesus says, destruction of America, and we are letting it happen. God help us. How are you gonna contradict yourself in the same sentence? How is he gonna help you guys when you guys are going around the streets parading like sodomites, man? What did he do to Sodom and Gomorrah? Like, these guys don't read the book. Were you some exception or something? I don't understand. This is why I just go out and say these people are retarded. So Revelation chapter 11 verse 8, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, right? That great city which is representing America. And why is it called Sodom? Because all the fornication and sexual deviancy that goes on in here in Egypt, because Egypt is where the Israelites were in slavery. So it's Egypt for us because we're in slavery here. We're still in our captivity. They ain't let us go. They ain't let us go. They'll kill us, but they ain't gonna let us go. See, these people want to heal Babylon, man. Let me get that in Jeremiah. Most High already had everything set up, man. He already had all the scriptures set up. These people always asking what Bible we read. Now we read on the same Bible that y'all grandma have, that y'all don't, that's collecting dust. The Bible shouldn't be in mint condition. It should be all beat up. Tell you, look at pages sticking out. It says, okay, here it is. See, this woman wants to heal Babylon, man. You should be happy that the place is deteriorating, because that's ushering in the Yahawashi is coming. So why are you confused and conflicted? And it's a woman. These women, they don't know what's going on, man. A lot of them, most of them. That's when the Most High is gonna kill a lot of them. That's why he's specific in saying wives ravished. These men ain't gonna care. They're not gonna care. Okay, it says we would have healed Babylon, but Jeremiah 51 and am I on 51? I think I'm on 51. Yeah, 51 and 9. We would have healed Babylon, but she's not healed. Forsake her and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up to the skies. And that's what you read about in Revelation 18, the people weeping from afar, the merchants weeping from afar, saying, she's gone, the beauty of kingdoms is gone. How are we gonna make any money now? And they're gonna go back to their own country. Which this is Esau's new home country. That's why it's gonna be uninhabitable. Right? And all these people are becoming mad, man. Drinking of the ways of this place, and their countries adopting the ways of Babylon. These people leave their countries, come over here, and they start adopting the ways of an American. And they go mad. All these people are gone mad around the earth, man. You want to commit fornication with her, then you should share the same judgment with her. All right. Keep going in the comment section. Let's see what else people are saying. I don't know what this guy's talking about. See, this person got some sense. Right. This person says we have no choice any longer as the situation is set up, so people will create chaos, resist physically, and fight each other in the system. The militaries of the U.S., directed by the world's owners, are ready for this, hoping for it, in fact, among feeble peoples, even in great numbers, as will be primitive people against amazing and advanced science. Right? It says, as a Canadian, America is in slow motion collapse. And Canada's gonna get messed up too, and you guys are gonna wish you had guns on you when martial law comes in. You guys are gonna wish you had guns on you. They're always making fun of them Americans. At least them Americans gonna defend themselves, but that's why America's gonna go down so violently, specifically because that place, everyone got weapons, everyone's got a sword. It says Revelation 20:18 and 21, and a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall the great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. Violence is going to be happening through the midst of the city, even unto the time where the missiles are shot out to destroy this place. Right? I'll go back in 2nd Ezra. Right, Let me get second Ezra 15. Right. And it says, Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Most High, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Most High, will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, right? Sword, violence, death, race wars, famine, right? Death and destruction. For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And the wickedest place on the earth is America, which all these nations are adopting the ways of Babylon. It increases it. Therefore saith the Most High, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. See, when we're out on the street corners, not only are we trying to bid our people to the marriage, but we're complaining to the Most High every day. You know, look how many reports the angels be giving to the Most High about his people, his servants complaining on the street corners or complaining in their houses. just cussing, making videos, just cussing Babylon under their throat, man. Like, I hate this place. That's the angels are giving reports, man. Okay. See, this is after Egypt. So which Egypt is this talking about? See, it says, behold, verse 10. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Which Egypt is it talking about? Right? But I will bring them again with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. We just seen an example of someone getting invaded for food and internet for his family, he said. And the man still ransacked the place and got away. Held him at gunpoint and ransacked the place and got away. Okay, see, right now making this video for edification's sake is we're pretty much still in school, and the Most High is about to take off these training wheels, and you're gonna have to go get tested. Every man's gonna have to get tested. Where is it? Oops. Every man's gonna have to get tested. See, we're still in school. You get to hear the comforting words. But when all hell breaks loose, and we're in the final plague before this place falls, you ain't gonna be able to just go and let me watch a video on the mark of the beast, or a video on faith, or any topic you want. You're gonna just have all the oil that you got. You're gonna have to literally. That's why it says the just shall live by faith. You're gonna have to go be walking through faith, man, in those times. Which is it's just a short period of time, because after they implement the mark of the beast, and we were talking about it earlier with the Akim, right? When the last elect denies the mark of the beast, which no man's gonna know when and what time that last elect is sealed, then the missiles are gonna be shot out. People are gonna be, because there's already gonna be people who have the mark of the beast, so society's gonna be functioning normally again. For certain, all those people who have the chip, people are gonna be lining up getting chipped. People are gonna be FEMA camps getting chipped. People are gonna be getting forced to get chipped, and some people are gonna be denying it. But there's gonna be the elect that ain't gonna take the chip, and the last one takes it, then the missiles are gonna be get shot out, and all of a sudden the people are gonna be hearing some sirens and seeing a multitude of missiles coming, and then all of a sudden they're gonna see chariots in the skies, and Yahawashi, and crack come out of nowhere. And then they're gonna see Negroes, Latinos, and Native Indians getting beamed up in those chariots. Like, what? Wondering what's happening, right? Look, second, you see. Could you imagine? Put yourself in a situation where you see innumerable amount of nuclear missiles coming to bombard this place. So everyone's gonna be in the same mindset that there's nothing we can do to get out of this. You can't swim out, you can't run, you can't just hop on a boat or a plane and avoid it. You're gonna be there sitting, understanding your impending doom. But then all of a sudden, Most High is gonna come out of nowhere, and he's gonna be beaming people up. This is what it's talking about in Wisdom of Solomon. So it's talking about in Wisdom of Solomon, right? Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for. There's gonna be nothing you can do. Of course, it's far beyond what you could have possibly looked for. Because they if anything, people think of them chariots and clouds. Think of UFOs, they think of aliens with big eyes and big beady eyes and weird looking bodies. Those are the angels. Those are servants of the Most High. Those are also the children of the Most High. Those are our brothers. And all angels are men. Those are our brothers, man. This is the angel called John. He said, "I'm also your fellow servant." The angels are called the children of God, and the Israelites are called the children of God. Right, and it says, verse 3, and they repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit shall say within themselves, this was he, I'm trying to focus this, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision and a proverb of reproach. All these dumb niggers on the street corners preaching and screaming at us, right? These guys are wasting their time, I'll get a job. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How is he numbered among the children of God, and his lot is among the saints? Okay, that's what they're gonna. That's not their exact thoughts, but that's what they're gonna say, because they're witnessing us doing it live in their face. So they're gonna see that the works that we were doing is actually why we got chosen. We got picked out of there. That's why it says in 2nd Ezra. You can get it in 6. You can get it in 6 as well. It says we were just reading it, talking about friends shall fight against friends, and storehouse shall be empty. Verse 25, 2nd Ezra 6 and 25. Whosoever remaineth from all these that I have told thee shall escape and see my salvation and the end of your world. And the men that are received shall see it, who have not tasted death from their birth. Some brothers out here ain't gonna die. They're just gonna come. They're just gonna get in new immortal bodies when they get beamed up and enter into the new covenant. They're not gonna taste death from birth, and some other brothers are gonna have to die. But then they're gonna be gathered. They're gonna be the first ones on the chariots. They're gonna get put to death. They might get their head chopped off, or Esau denies it. He denied the chip. So Esau busts a cap in his head, and then all of a sudden they're just gonna wake up. I don't even know how the chariot's gonna be like. Me personally, I feel like for some reason I just feel like it looks like it's it's small. It looks, you don't even know how big it really is, the size, but then I feel like it's like super, it's like really big on the inside. Like it just seems like it has a type uh of length to it, but then the length that isn't the same on the inside. But that's just me. But it says, and the heart of the inhabitants shall be changed and turned into another meaning. For evil shall be put out, and the sea shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which hath been so long without fruit shall be declared. Right, and then you read in Ezra 9 why the works are so important. Right, it says Second Ezra 9 and verse 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So the Most High already had it set up from the beginning, before the foundations of the earth, which souls he wanted to save today. So they're set up to receive salvation. That's why it says Romans 11 and 7. It says, what then? Israel had not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. The elect, that 1/3, have obtained it. The rest, 2/3, were blinded. Okay. So once the time is coming where it's going to be the hour of temptation, all these people, if you're not an Israelite on this side, you're not making it anyways, but we're going to be tested. This is the Revelation 3 and 10, and it says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, this is the time of patience. He said, Yahawashi says, in your patience possess your souls, do good works, bid to the marriage, do what you got to do. I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. He's gonna put the spirit on you to deny all the mark of the beast, to stay alive and to avoid danger, or have his angels save you out of a situation during the hour of temptation. Because it's gonna be a short time. It's gonna feel long, but it's gonna be a short time. And then after that, we're good. Go into the wilderness, enter into the new covenant. The rest of the armies are going to get destroyed. Go into the land, you're good. Done. It's done. And then that's the next world. In our world, we ain't going to be getting made fun of. Right now, everyone's seeing the wickedness of Esau through the social media, seeing how wicked his cops are, how evil this person is. It says, where is it? I think it's 2nd Ezra 7. Here, look at this. 2nd Ezra 7:42. He answered me and said, this present life is not the end where much glory doth abide. Therefore have they prayed for the weak. The day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, where corruption is past, intemperance is at an end, infidelity is cut off, righteousness is grown, and truth is sprung up. And immortality is only for the Israelites. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. Who's going to be destroyed? Esau is going to be destroyed, and the other nations, the heathen, right? The Ishmaelites, the Moabites, Ammonites, all of them going to get destroyed. But then Esau is going to get exterminated. But it said, why does it say after the time of immortality, someone's going to be getting destroyed? You won't be able to save him that is destroyed. Esau's not going to be able to come back into power no more. Right? And it says, nor to oppress him that hath gotten the victory. We ain't going to be able to go down no more. Our time is fulfilled. Right? So yeah. See, these people that are, this woman, man, people in this mindset specifically, gotta let it focus. We're letting it happen. Most I help you. You should be looking forward to a new heaven and new earth. Right, I'll close on this. This is 1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 2 Peter 3 and verse 11. Seeing I'll start verse 10. But the day of the Most High will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. These people saying, God bless America, God this, God that. Yahawashi, it says Yahawashi is coming to make war. Who is he gonna war against? Who has America alone has one of the best militaries on the whole earth. You guys telling me y'all ain't gonna try and fight against him? He has to war with somebody. You're telling me you guys aren't gonna fight against him out of everybody? Come on now. Right, but these guys, you go ask these guys if they love this place. You should hate this place. They say you should be looking for a new heavens and a new earth. Why are you asking for God to bless this place?